The Mixed Mornings and More podcast with Steph and Sean.
Now available daily.
Good morning, world.
Good morning. Happy Tuesday. It's June 20th. It's 5:32 right now, and it's a little chilly and wet out there.
Yeah, it's June 20th. Somebody's got to tell the weatherman that. My goodness, 10 degrees on the way here.
Was it raining when you were driving?
It was raining. It was freezing. I was doing all the things.
Yeah, I did the command start. I drive to work now. I'm a guy that drives to work now.
Just one of those people that has to get in their car every morning now.
That's right. I think just getting into your car at 3:30 in the morning is like a command start type of morning every morning. It doesn't matter if it's summer or winter.
Okay, that's a statement for sure.
Yeah, so I think I've done it before. I did it last week when I was alone. I continued it this week. It just feels good because usually I'm wearing like shorts or something because not like days like today. I checked the weather app and it was going to be 13 for the high. So I was like, this is a pants day.
Now, do you remember to turn your heat on at the end of the night? You do.
It is. If I'm driving the previous day, if I'm like, I'm probably just going to chill for the rest of the night, I crank the heat up. So
you're kidding. Okay.
I know I'm going to command start in the morning. So at least when I get in, it's not blowing AC, it's blowing heat.
That's very smart. Now, how about your heated seats? Did you turn those on too?
Well, those, for some reason, I don't know how, but it just doesn't stay on.
Oh.
Like when I command start, I have to push it.
Oh,
but they're pretty quick. Like I've realized my drive to work is about a song and a half.
You are so lucky. A song and a half to get to work.
And so by the time the start of the first song, I can already start feeling my heated seats. So,
Okay. Well, I'm glad you had a warm ride to work. I turned on my heated seats.
There we go.
It was that cold.
There we go. You know when you're doing it, it's a little chilly.
Came across a mystery flavor of something.
A mystery flavor.
Yeah. And if you guess the correct mystery flavor, you could win $10,000 towards a mystery vacation.
Even more fun. I love this. I'm never great at guessing the flavor, but I like to have it.
I know, right? I don't know if I would risk it, though. The mystery flavor you have to guess is of milk.
Oh, yeah, that's just the curdling. I just instantly picture curdling. I don't know why.
Well, I just feel like as well, that could really throw you off for your whole life. Like if you had a bad glass of milk, you're like, every glass of milk thereafter you don't trust. So if somebody's put some sort of weird flavor inside that's supposed to be difficult to guess, why?
Is there any inklings on like what it is or?
Okay, so they have posted a clue, and apparently they're going to post 3 throughout the summer.
Oh, wow.
But the first one is out, and it says, our mystery flavor clue will take you out of this world. What do you think this place tastes like?
An out of this world milk.
Milk.
So like sky and stars and planets.
I thought you were going to be like alien milk.
Alien juice.
Gross. I don't want to think about it. Okay, planets.
Yeah, Mars.
Mars bar.
Could
be Mars bar.
Chocolatey.
That's got to be too easy, though. I feel like if you made milk taste like a Mars bar, it'd be like, this is chocolate milk.
I wonder what color it is. Oh. Would that give it away? Or no, because they could do artificial color, hey?
Yeah, they could make it
That'd be
color.
too easy. Because if it was like a brown chocolate milk and it tastes like a Mars bar, we could be on our way to $10,000 just speaking out loud now.
We could be. Don't tell your friends about this. It's our trip.
Have you checked out Fort McMurray's newest pool, Steph?
No.
Yeah, it's in just over here in Timberley by the cop shop, just on the corner of Powder Drive and Paquette Drive.
Really?
Yeah, just kind of right across from the new RCMP detachment there.
I don't remember seeing any construction over there or press releases about pool grand openings.
Yeah, well, it's usually a football field or like a soccer field or athletic field. But with all the rain recently,
Sean,
with all the rain
on.
No, because people are enjoying their time in there. I drove by the other day and people were having a nice swim and everything.
They were not.
Yeah, it's a great spot.
People were actually swimming in it?
Yeah, a little breaststroke, a little backstroke.
It can't be that deep.
A little bit of everything. I don't know. I was looking and people were having a good time splashing around.
Don't believe you. I believe kids might have been there with rain boots on, but front stroke and backstroke, no way.
I don't know what's going on over there. I don't know if they need to clear some drainage, but it's two-timing right now as an athletic field and a pool.
Do you think that there's like a plug that somebody has to like put their arm in the gross sink kind of thing and pull it out?
I mean, yeah, figuratively speaking, that could be the thing, like a drain clogged.
Yeah.
Yeah, like a bunch of debris and like trees and branches and all the clutter.
Yeah.
I wonder if that is like why it's so plugged up and someone just needs to go find it.
Unless there's like a tarp underneath the field that's like waterproof and it's not allowing any of the water to drain into the land.
That'd be very bad planning on whoever designed it. But hey, it's here for now. We're 2 for 1 right now. We're taking advantage of it.
Got an email yesterday with the subject line, 2024 is here.
I saw something about that, probably not the same email, but I saw something about 2024. I'm like, I don't have to worry about that.
For a few years?
Yeah, for a few years, no. 6 months.
6 months away, but I don't believe that 2024 is here. The next line in the subject was, Happy New Year.
Oh, did you write back? Like, it is literally 2023. It's not here.
Yeah, excuse me, it's only June. Do not wish away my summer for cold New Year's Eve.
Yeah, who emailed you this?
Farmer's Almanac. They're saying, when they say summer, we say Happy New Year. Sign up today to get your fresh copy of the Farmer's Almanac predictions for next year's harvest.
Okay. Did they, anything interesting, did they drop in the email, or was it just the whole 2024 sign up for our newsletter?
Yeah, just the whole 2024 sign up to find out when you should plant your seeds. And I was like, nope.
At least give me some fun facts if you're going to dampen the mood like this.
Yeah, tell me something, a preview maybe of what I might see next year. Like, March is going to be the best time to plant your seeds if you're in Fort McMurray. That's the other thing. Farmer's Almanac is so for the South. Like, it's all situated for the state.
It's so true.
So it's hardly a worthwhile subscription to get the newsletter every week, let alone to buy their book.
Unsubscribe now. Show them what we're worth right now. Be like, I don't want this anymore, and this is my action.
Yeah, and this is how I feel about you wishing me a Happy New Year in June. Bye.
Steph, this is a question for you and also for anyone who hails from the province of Ontario.
Okay.
Why are your roads so much better? All the time, anywhere. Doesn't matter if it's a side road or a highway or a main street, they are superior.
Thank you very much. I'll take that as a compliment for my home province. I don't know why they're so much better. I do notice, though, that when I go home, I pay 13% tax instead of 5%. So maybe that's
there we go.
it.
Yep. That probably has something to do with it.
It is funny, though, because I also noticed that when I was home. I was like, man, these are nice.
Well, said you had an 8-hour drive, right?
I did.
You could follow. You wouldn't have to dodge any potholes. There's literally 0 potholes in Ontario.
Very true, very true. The highway is very, very well maintained. But I did notice here when I was driving back from Edmonton to Fort Mac on Friday night, my husband said, "Oh, there's a pothole in this lane. Make sure you get over." And I was like, still, like, we don't drive that highway that much, but he knew where the potholes were because they haven't been fixed in a while.
And there's so many grooves. You're riding a wave a lot of the time, and they have those red flags on the side. You're just like,
it's like your own little roller coaster just on the highway there.
Unbelievable. Like, I went from Hamilton all the way over to Lake Huron, up and down all of these side highways that would be like grid roads, like kind of dirt roads, but they were paved perfectly, 0 potholes, like roads that wouldn't get paid attention to because they're just a side road that serve a couple farmers. Unreal. They've just been top notch. Up and down like this beach road, this beach highway, up and down Highway 21 with like Goderich and Kincardine and Grand Bend and Bayfield, and up and down there. Perfect. I went from that beach area all the way over to Barrie. All the way over to that area. Perfect highways. Up and down these random highways here or there. Impeccable. I went from Barrie all the way down to Toronto. Just this giant triangle. Covered a lot of Ontario during my holiday. Didn't hit 1 pothole.
Wow.
1. The only time I saw a pothole was on a private residence.
Okay.
Only time.
Okay.
I was like, wow.
A couple things to tell you that might make you feel a little better.
Okay.
First off, Ontario uses salt on the roads instead of sand, and so your cars degrade faster. And second off, we only pay 5% taxes here. They pay 13. So the trade-off, what would you trade? Yeah. No potholes for quickly rusting cars, or potholes but 13% tax?
Yeah, I think I'll take the roads. I'm very passionate about this. Yeah.
Okay. What is the prize?
Maybe it's like flavor of the moment right now, but I'm just like, I'm so passionate about these like easy roads that I loved it way too much.
Okay. Hey, Sean, back in the good old days when you had a dog, what did you say to it when you left the house?
I'd be like, hey, I hope you have a good day.
You talk to it like that?
Everyone has a dog voice.
Okay, but like, you always talk to it like that? You didn't just like be like, oh, you're so cute.
Such a good girl. Hope you have a good day and you have a good snooze.
Every time you left it.
Maybe you get a good stretch in, but then you have another good snooze and I'll be back very soon. I love you.
Gosh.
I love you.
You are very cute. That's hilarious. I used to have a dog and I would say bye to her, but I never talked to her in dog voice.
You didn't have a dog voice?
No.
You weren't the dog's favorite then, obviously.
What? No.
I bet you your dad.
What?
Your dad was the dog's favorite. He had a dog voice for sure.
My dad was the dog's favorite. I don't know why. Every time
because he did a dog voice, probably.
Well,
you didn't.
The dog couldn't even handle his arrival from work. The dog was like, I must dance and get excited, and he'd be trying to pet her head, but she'd just be like looking up at his hand like, it's coming, it's coming.
Your dad would be like, that's such a good dance. You're such a good dancer over there.
No, he would be like, okay, hello.
Hello.
I'm going to call him, ask him for his dog voice. I have never heard it in my life. Talking about what you say to your dog or your cat or your, I don't know, friend with scales when you leave the house.
Yeah, just little pets. What do you leave them with, essentially, to let them know everything's going to be okay?
And some people are saying, they say, I love you, I'll see you later. But Joanne, she says, she talks to her dog, she says, you be good girls, Mama loves you, I'll take you for a drive later. Then she says she closes the door, and a few seconds later, she opens the door and yells, quiet! Because her dogs get so barky and howly when she goes to leave that she tries to coach them on their being by themselves skills.
Very relatable. My dog had separation anxiety, and so it's hard to close the door and then hear the whimpering and then not go back in. And it takes a while to get used to it, to walk away and like they'll be fine type of thing.
Yeah, and I think they do get used to it as well after they realize that, you know, they're cry therapy. Nobody's coming back. Okay, I guess I may as well have a nap, or I may as well take a walk around here and see if they left any garbage on the floor for me to chow down on.
No. Eating the garbage. Yeah, a bunch of people are tuning in with just like the responses. A lot of, I'm reading every single one of these over on our Facebook page in the dog voice, and it totally makes sense. Just saying like, I'll be back soon. No worries. Don't worry about me. Go have a snooze.
Oh my gosh. I'm reading them in a human voice. You're in charge. Hold down the fort while I'm gone. Maybe they say it like that. You think they're like, you're in charge. Hold down the fort.
You're such a good boy. You're in charge of the house, okay? You make sure no one breaks in here, okay?
Feeling a little like my friends need to step up their game.
Your friends?
Yeah, I was in Ontario last week.
Well, are you calling me out right now?
Well, maybe you or anyone else that I consider a friend and hang out at their house. I was over in Ontario last week at some friends' houses, and two of them invited me to have a hot tub, and I had like a great back massage while I was in there.
Wow.
And then as well, my parents, everything I sit on in their house is like a massaging chair.
Hilarious. That's classic, like old parents. Same with mine.
Including their Tempur-Pedic bed that has like
hilarious
all of the fixins.
Absolutely.
And then went to my grandparents' house, same thing. They've got all these massaging chairs. Yep. Then I got home and the first thing I did was throw up my back.
Just creaky old chairs that you're sitting in.
Yeah, like
non-massaging, non-heating.
My back was like, what happened? I thought we were living in luxury now at all these different places. Like, where's my hot tub? Where's my massage?
Wait, when you were driving home, did you have the heated seats on?
No.
See, that's what you gotta. That's why I drive around with heated seats all the time. It's treating yourself and your back.
Okay. I didn't realize I had to ease out of the massaging life and just go to heated seats and then down to sitting on creaky chairs.
Yeah, it sounds like you were in the rich part of Ontario, but now that you're back to reality here, you just need to do what we do in the frugal way of just a heated seat.
Okay, or maybe I just need to get better friends.
That too.
Richer friends?
That too. It's like yes and. It's like, I'll do the heated seat and I'll find new rich friends. So some of the trending news this morning is there's a sub lost down deep in the ocean that was going to take a peek at the Titanic wreckage.
Yeah, so scary. So it's not like a submarine, it's a submersible. And apparently submarines can stay under the surface for months on end.
Yeah.
But the submersible only has about 96 hours worth of oxygen in it.
Yeah, it's like a tourist kind of like attraction, one of those things where it's only supposed to go down, like the tourist ride is only supposed to be for about like 10, 15 hours, but it has the capability of 96. But they don't know what happened. They lost track of it somehow, which seems wild. And now the fight is on over the next couple days, I guess. Yeah,
so they lost it within 2 hours of it exiting the surface of the world yesterday, and now they're saying like just until Friday is all they have to find this thing. But not only that, another scary side of it is that you can't open it from the inside.
Yeah.
There is no door handle.
It's such a wild read. We've posted it over on our Facebook page. This is like a top fear for me. I don't like deep ocean stuff.
I don't like being in a confined space in the deep ocean in the dark with all of the things like the Meg and prehistoric water creatures that live down there.
That's right. So they're taking a peek at the Titanic in the sub thing. I don't know. I get like, I'm shivering just talking about it right now. That's how much it like creeps me out a little bit. Yeah, but 5 people agreed to go on this. And not only that, they paid $250,000 to go. But either way, like whether they paid or not, nobody wants this terrible outcome to happen. So we are thinking of them and really, really crossing our fingers that 96 hours doesn't pass before they're brought back up to land.
Want more of today's show?
Download the Mixed Mornings and More podcast.
Now available every weekday.